Hello there, welcome back to the video. In this video, we are going to see how we can get the latest selected date from the selected date range. So what we want is, you can see the last date from this date slicer, and whenever we are changing the date slicer, the data set is also getting changed. And the requirement here is I just want the last selected date, the latest date which has been selected in the date slicer. So we can achieve that by creating a measure. And you might also be wondering where these use cases are used mostly. So what happens, for example, I'm having the last date. So if I can calculate the last date of the selected date range, based on that, I can just calculate the sales which has been made in the last date, or the sales which has been made in the last 5 days, or greater than uh, those 5 days. So that's how these use cases are used. And for those use cases, we require this last date or the latest date, which has been selected in the date slicer. So let's get started with the video. I will have to create a new measure for this. So I will create the new measure in the orders table. New measure. Let's name this measure as latest selected date. The tags which we'll be using would be last date, and the table would be orders table. Column name would be order date. Okay, so we have the measure now. Latest selected date. You can see the measure over here. Let me put that measure in a card. And this card visual. Let's put this measure here. So you can see I'm getting 10th of June 2013. So when I will change this, you can see 13th of Jan 2013, 17th of Jan 2012. Likewise, it keeps on changing based on the slicer selected. And we can use another DAX also. So let's create another measure for that. So this is a very simple DAX. Latest selected date 2. And we will be simply using a function of max. Orders, order table. Let's add another card for that. So this is the second one. So okay, you can see this is also functioning properly. So we can use these two DAGs to get the latest selected date. And based on the slicer, you can see both the cards are also changed. So that's it for this video. I hope you have got a clear understanding of how to get the latest selected date from selected date range. Thank you very much for watching the video.